Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Dylan Cease. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Down the left field line, base hit. Rodriguez rounds second on his way to third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One out, runner at second. Devers now. Pickoff move to second. Watt back in on a dive. Watt, the runner at second with one away.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. He's safe.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. He had a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
And the right-hander deals, and he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Vinny Pasquantino up next for the Mariners. That one the other way. Hauls it in, 2 away. First and third, 2 away. And now for Seattle, Leo Rivas. Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Petco Park. Today's starting pitcher, Bryce Miller. What do you look for here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Check swing, went around. And the count is 0-2. Outside. Tied up here in the early going. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
I think the key is.
And stepping in is the speedy A.J. Watt. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Ball 1 there. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fouled off. He was late. Righty to the plate.
2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one pulled foul. The other way, and it stays fair. Polanco coming around third. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1.
Hey, Griffin and Rifkin, kid, let's go.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. A.J. Watt up next for the Mariners.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat. Very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Way outside, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Let's go.
Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Mariners leave 1, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. 12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out west in the American League, the Friars picked up 14 hits in total as they sank the Mariners 12-4. The Toronto Blue Jays racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-1. The Cubs sent 3 balls into the seats as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-3. Andrew Kittredge grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Redbirds took one from the Rangers 3-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates held their opponent
A.J. Watt up next for the Mariners. Knocked in 3 of their 4 runs in yesterday's game. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And he grounds one to the right side, and he handles it himself for the out. And stepping in for the Mariners, A.J. Watt. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Musgrove keeping an eye on him. You got to keep an eye on Musgrove, too, because he's been known on the back of the mound to play tic-tac-toe with the other team's pitcher. He did that once in a game with a former teammate, Chad Kuhl. it was a tie.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And that one is lifted in the air. Peralta on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out there, and the inning. Man at first with 1 gone. Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Cronenworth runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out.
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base paths. Top tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there in a hurry. That's why he doesn't get tested very often.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. A.J. Watt up next for the Mariners. Throw to first, and he's back in there. Musgrove was originally picked in the first round of 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his hometown team in the playoffs in 2022. Again with a pitch out.
Yeah, it's really been fun watching him develop as a major league pitcher with the Astros as part of that 2017 World Series championship team. It was kind of an afterthought, but after being traded and bouncing around a little bit, he really found himself and became a dominant pitcher in the game.
In for a strike, and now 3-1. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
It's through for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Tatis to third. In there safely.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. So 2 on with 2 away. And up next for Seattle, Vinny Pasquantino. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground. Dives, but it's off his glove. In there. He's safe. It's 7-3.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the Mariners catcher, A.J. Watt, 1 for 3.
Here we go, kid.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. Let's see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him. 1 down. A.J. Watt up next for the Mariners. This guy has turned into a beast. Good eye right there. Estrada in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in. Lee, the base runner at first with one out. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Out. A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL West, the Seattle Mariners knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 7-5. The Blue Jays got 11 hits overall as they got the home victory against the Astros, 8-6. The Angels tallied 5 home runs overall as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs, 8-6. The St. Louis Cardinals held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington, 2-0. The Pittsburgh Pirates earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics, 4-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Zach Littell earned the win, his 4th this season, leading the Rays past the